Hello and welcome back to the Two Brits, One Yank podcast. My name is Sol Wanjau-Smith. Today, I'm joined by no Yanks, unfortunately.
Good.
Conor Kelly. Yeah,
Thank God
good.
for that.
To be fair,
I did not miss that, brother.
To be fair, actually, I was actually talking to my sister the other day, and any of the American listeners, they might have turned off. As soon as I say this, they might turn off.
Damn,
But
be careful what you say, bro.
my sister was saying that, my sister's friends were saying that Conor's voice is winding them up because he's American.
How do you
He's
think
not used to it.
Yeah.
He's not used to it.
We did 10 days of that, by the way. It was tough.
10 days, the outside back, the top of the box.
Brother, we haven't even talked about that. The
Yeah.
outside back.
The outside back when he said that.
Damn. That's fullback, by the way, he was trying to say for anyone that's confused right now. Yeah, he tried to say fullback. He said outside bloody back.
But yes, I'm Sol Wanjau-Smith, joined by my
Sam
fellow
Bone.
Brit,
Sam Bone.
and today a very special guest. Benjamin Flopham is so nervous about being on here. Do you know what? Before today, he was like, now Conor's not going to be in England for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take his spot.
Can I take a spot? Take a spot. We went, okay, Tops, do you want to be on this one? He went, nah.
I've
Nah,
never
he's
seen
lying,
it.
he's lying.
No, that is exactly what you said.
I've
No,
never
I
seen
said
a
about the other one. I'll definitely come on this one, but
Bro, what did you say about 20 minutes ago? Oh, no, I don't want to be in it, no. Oh, no.
And I said to him, you can't, he's like, I'm going to wear a hat though. And I said, you can't wear a hat. And he's actually not worn one. I was only joking.
yeah, I'm showing off my dodgy hairline because every time I turn to the side, it's not good. Not
Bro,
good.
you're looking kind of fresh.
Thanks,
looking
mate.
fresh.
He
Thanks.
kicked out his family though. He said, didn't
too
he?
right.
He wanted
They shouldn't
Claire
do that.
out and Rihanna out. So Rihanna's taking the dog for a walk.
By the way, I've got to say something. I've come back to Maidstone just for the night. I slept on the little bed, a little blurt bed.
The Lilo. The Lilo.
A little blurt bed last night. I get woken up by Ben. I thought, he's going to be making me breakfast, whatever. He just says, yeah, I'm off for a sunbed. I'm off for a sunbed.
You can respect that.
And then
This
I
is
also
natural,
found
brother.
out.
This is
I also
natural,
found out
baby.
that Sam and George Bone. We're filming this on the night of the Denmark game. So I said, Boney, should we watch the England game? Obviously, this is why I'm wearing this one.
I know what you're going to say.
I say, Boney, should we watch the England game? He said, no, I can't. I'm getting highlights on my hair.
Yeah, I've
said-
gone for a new change. Stay tuned, people. Stay tuned.
He's probably vlogging it.
That has to be the worse than
I'm going to,
worse than my excuse. The
I'm going
sunbed.
to a Libby Pold, is it? I hope I haven't butchered that. Is her last name, isn't
I
it?
actually don't know how to say it, but that's how I do
Yeah,
it.
I'm just going to go with it. Libby Pold, yeah.
You won't
Maidstone
be happy when
fan.
you see that. Damn.
And she said she'd do it for me. So, listen, the next few episodes, you might see a different me. I'm actually kind of nervous to get it done, to be honest.
I don't know
bro.
if his brother's just nervous or his tan is actually darker than mine because you are looking very, very dark and a little bit
It's
red.
10 minutes.
here.
Just all
Just
it
a
takes,
little bit
brother.
A little
embarrassed.
bit
That's why he's
red.
red.
I need to get some sort of colour before my holiday, man. You know what I mean?
When you got Ibiza?
Sunday. Yeah.
Damn.
No invite
Sunday.
for us as well. It's what it is, man.
How long for?
6 nights.
6 nights in Ibiza.
This guy's got too much bread. He should be funding us, actually.
Damn. People that
No,
know,
you should be
people that have
funding
been
me.
to Ibiza
You should
know
be
that
funding
is.
me.
Bro, that's going to be expensive.
No, it's not too bad. Not when you.
Oh
I
my
paid for
cash.
it already.
Oh my
Paid for it
cash.
already.
But
Be
bro,
alright.
'cause 6 nights in Ibiza trying to get all the beds and all. Damn.
No, there's only 2 of us.
We'll set up a
There's only
GoFundMe
2 of
for you
us.
for when you come back.
With who?
2-man step. Ollie Aston. Big up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Make sure he likes and shares, man. Subscribes
Yeah.
as well. For
Yeah.
anyone that's wondering, Conor is actually, obviously, I know we've said it briefly, but he's in the States, smashing out his rehab. That's going really well. So hopefully soon we'll get him back across the water.
And he can reveal what he's going to be doing for pre-season and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We'll save that for him. We don't want to steal his thunder, steal
Mm-hmm.
his fire. But obviously, the news will have broke that I have signed for Bath City. And this week, the news also broke.
I've signed for Shelburne in Ireland. Yeah,
Go on,
bro.
son.
I'm
Go
looking
on.
forward to it, man. Getting back to Ireland. I was actually doing, had a call with Craig Tucker. And I was just saying to him, I'm so excited to go back. Obviously, it's my second home, innit? I was there for 6 years from the age of 18 to 24. Came back to England to play for Maidstone, my hometown club. And now I'm back over, bro. It's exciting times.
How many
Yeah.
teams, how many of the Dublin teams have you played for?
St Pat's, Shamrock Rovers. That's it.
And how many are
That's it.
there?
Shells, St Pat's, Shamrock Rovers, Bohemians. I think that's it.
You not play for Bows?
No, didn't play for Bows. They're the rivals.
I always
of
think you
Shamrock
play for
Rovers.
Bows because of the kits. I don't know why. Like,
Mm.
whenever I think of Bohemians, I always think the Bob Marley kit.
Bows,
they
have,
have.
yeah, they've got
And I
some.
always think that,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
played for them.
No,
It's
they've
just a
got
team that I
some.
know.
They've got some pretty cool kits. They had Bob Marley on it there a few years back, but then it got done.
They got sued, didn't they?
Got copyrighted, yeah. But then no, they've actually got some.
Copyrighted.
They got
Yeah.
sued, yeah.
They've got
No
some sick
way.
kits though. And there'll be sick games. You see, like the Dublin derbies and all. Damn.
Well, the cool thing about it is that hopefully, because of my training schedule, I'll be able to come to a Monday night game, which I'm really hoping to.
Yeah.
And it's such a short journey from Bristol, especially. It's only
Right,
like-
I said it to everyone. Like, if you book them in advance, you can get them like £40 return.
Well, like the one
I couldn't believe that.
Well, I said-
The price.
good.
I said it in the chat last week on like a
Yeah,
on like a Wednesday.
it was £40.
It
Yeah.
was less than that,
30
£30.
quid, 30 quid, yeah.
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
for the rucksack, and you don't need any more.
So I'm expecting you, Connor. I said to Sam Corn yesterday,
Oh,
Regan,
That'd
the
be
little
sick, man.
weekend. Obviously, if we do well and we get to the FAI Cup final, that's a huge day out. So I'm expecting you there, brother.
To be fair, what I can do is I can come on a Saturday night. And
Why?
then-
We play on the Fridays.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
but
if I
you're
come on a
saying
Saturday
for
night after my game on
Yeah.
Saturday,
Of
and
course,
then,
yeah.
and then I just go home on the Tuesday morning.
Oh, bro, it'd be
It'd be
too
so
sick.
How long's the flight?
40 minutes, if
Yeah,
that.
like
Is that it?
hardly
Yeah.
anything.
Jesus.
It literally takes
40
longer,
minutes.
like coming. Like you spend longer at the airport.
Yeah, no,
You do
literally,
actually
yeah,
fly.
because you got to get there 2 hours before the flight. Honestly, bro, it's so quick. You're literally on the floor again before you know it. But it's an exciting
true.
time. We've got Europe as well.
That is so sick.
Yeah, the draw
That is
come out
so
the other day.
sick.
We've got St. Joseph's from Gibraltar in the first round. And the way they do it is they do the second qualifying round, then the day after, and we actually drew FC Zurich.
I knew.
Was it Zurich?
Zurich.
Zurich from Switzerland. So if we get through the first round, we've got them awaiting us. So exciting times. Top of the league, still going in the. I know it hasn't
Hey, no
started
pressure.
yet.
No pressure. Joining
Yeah, look,
top
it's
of the league.
obviously no, like
Yeah.
all banter aside, it's different obviously because I'm joining a team that, are top of the league. Obviously, the pressure then to go in, you got to hit the ground running. But it's something that I'm relishing, something that I'm really excited for. I know.
The new highlights are going to just set them apart.
Yeah, like I know Damien Duff obviously from when I first went to Shamrock Rovers. He was one of the coaches there, and then obviously his assistant Joey O'Brien, Davey McAllister, I played with as well. Played with a number of the boys, so we'll just make that transition even easier, I suppose.
How sick is that as well? That like your last manager was George Elokobi, obviously a cult hero, and then your next manager is Damien Duff.
Yeah, man.
Like the
That's so
Damien
sick.
Duff.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited. Obviously, we got on really well at Shamrock Rovers, so and like he's played under Jose Mourinho and people like that. Played in the Europa League final for Fulham and played for Blackburn, ripped it up. Like, and you've seen it as well, bro, on social media. I showed you the video when they brought the fan onto the pitch and they had him in the huddle, like the vibes and the energy
Well,
from
even
that
today,
club.
he announced that he's
just
contract
signed a new-
extension and like
Yeah,
all of Twitter are just like
yeah, bro. And obviously, the good thing about the pod is we'll try and bring loads
Get
of League
some
of Ireland
Irish fans
supporters to
over,
the
yeah.
pod, and
And we must say
that'd
that
be awesome,
we mentioned before that every Friday you'll be watching League of Ireland, and then
without a doubt.
Connor and I have now slowly but surely become more and more interested in League of Ireland.
Yeah,
we know
literally.
what's going on.
Yeah,
We obviously know like the league standings and stuff, and then obviously our good friend Christy Patterson.
yeah.
as well,
I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna give him a shout. I
who
actually
is-
texted him the other
He
day.
was actually doing unbelievable. He's had a really good
Yeah.
season so far.
He
hasn't
scored a few goals recently. Yeah, he's doing really well, and obviously they're doing really well as a club as well. I think they're fourth at the minute. They might have dropped to fifth. Obviously, they got beat to Shells last week before the break. But yeah, I'll link up with Christy, man. What a legend.
I was actually watching the late Shamrock Rovers goal against Derry the other day.
Yes,
That was crazy.
Yeah.
The atmosphere as well.
bro. The atmospheres are sick. Taller as well. I think they get about 7,000 there on a good day, especially when they play Bohemians. That's the Dublin derby. But Shells are flying at the minute, so they're getting huge crowds. Actually, someone texted me. I won't mention who, but they said it's the most exciting place to be at the minute. So with the atmosphere and stuff, so I'm so buzzing.
How
So buzzing.
many did you get there?
I think it's about 4,000.
Yeah.
But you've seen it on when we watch the
it's
games.
passionate
Like,
over there,
oh,
isn't
bro, like the energy from that club at the
Yeah.
minute is crazy, and it all happened so quickly. Like I was just in Cyprus chilling, and got in contact with them, and it was literally done within 40 hours, I'd say, maybe. Could even be less than that. But straight away, I just went. It was the first time in the off season where I said, you know what,
This is the right
this
one.
is
Yeah.
I had something inside of me where I went.
It's when
yeah,
you know, innit?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So, just excited to go back, bro.
Playing
Excited to
Europe,
go back.
man.
Yeah,
Damn.
That is crazy.
That is
yeah.
so sick.
That's gonna be. I've played in it before, and like, it's some of the best experiences you'll get. So
Where did they actually finish in the league last season?
I think they finished fourth. But the way it works is if a team that finishes in between first and third, if they win the cup, it frees up an extra spot then
Yeah.
for fourth. So they've qualified through that, and then obviously.
And what did the top team go Champions League?
Yeah, so Shamrock Rovers will
Qualifiers.
play. Yeah, so the way it works is they'll get Champions League qualifiers, and it's actually such a good pathway to get to the Conference League because if you win that first round of the Champions League, you go into the Europa League, and if you lose then you go into the third round. So you've only got 2 qualifiers. But if you win the Europa League, you play the third round of the Europa League. If you lose that, you play the qualifying round of the Conference League.
Yeah.
Bit obviously confusing because I've just mentioned Europa League there so many times, but yeah, I think they did it a couple of years back where they got to the Conference League group stages through that. They won the first round, and I think then they won the second round Europa League. Sorry, the third round Europa. No, I've just butchered it there. Won the first round of the Champions League, got knocked out the second round, then got knocked out in the third round of Europa League, and then they won the game then against
to go into the Conference League.
Yeah,
but
so confusing.
To be fair, I think that's a really good thing because obviously a lot of English fans will see the Conference League and think, oh, what a rubbish competition. Don't want to be in that competition.
Oh, bro.
But then for slightly, I don't want to say smaller clubs, but I'd say in comparison to the Premier League, leagues,
it's the big draw, bro. It's the big draw. Everyone looks forward to Europe, and it's such a great little.
What an opportunity and what experience!
Yeah, but also the League of Ireland comes together, so you'd get all the teams like cheering on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's big like that, 100%. Maybe not for the. I don't want to come across bad here, but obviously Shamrock Rovers have ripped it up in the last 4 years, where people might say, "Oh, we don't want them to get Euro." They're probably that jealousy thing. But other than them people, bro, everyone sort of cheers on. Well, from my experience anyway, I used to love seeing all the teams do well in Europe.
I remember years ago when Dundalk played Arsenal.
Yeah, like,
I'm pretty sure
sick.
I'm pretty sure that Dundalk, their manager couldn't even
he wasn't.
coach.
I think he got fined.
He didn't have a UEFA Pro license,
Yeah.
so he actually legally wasn't allowed to wasn't allowed to coach.
And then he got fined because he was
fine,
he was on the sidelines then giving instructions.
Dundalk Arsenal.
It was quite a while ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago or something. But yeah, they got to and they've done that twice now.
That was the actual group stage, wasn't it?
Yeah, the actual of the Europa League.
Yeah.
To say that, to come out of it and say that you've played in the Europa League conference, like that.
Oh, bro, it's like some of the opportunities you get. Like, for example, if we get through the first round, playing FC Zurich,
massive,
huge club. I sent it into the group chat, their fans, the other day when they was at the Emirates for the game.
Even the potential potential teams that you could have got, like AEK Athens.
Yeah, and the Portuguese team. I don't want to say the name because I'm going to butcher it.
That's who. I'm pretty sure.
Huge club.
That's who Angel Gomez used to play for and stuff.
Really?
From United.
Yeah, I swear to God, bro. It's such a cool competition. Like I said, it's what everyone sort of goes for in the League of Ireland is that top 4 because then they've got the Europa League and the Conference League qualifiers to look forward to.
Here's a question then. What will you miss the most about England?
Damn, bro, you've been looking at my notes.
No?
You've been looking at the questions.
No?
What are the questions,
No
isn't
way.
it? Yeah, I swear to God.
No way. We had a few questions.
If you don't say my nan spag bowl, she's not going to be happy.
Questions. We had a few questions that we'd asked for, and I had no clue that was actually on them. I was just thinking.
But just to give them a rundown so they're not confused as to what's happening, we're going to obviously reveal our clubs, and then I put something on the Instagram yesterday about a few questions, and we've had quite a few people come in with questions, so we'll answer them as well. But the answer to your question, bro, what will I miss the most? I think just being around family and friends. Yeah, it was such a lovely 18 months where obviously they used to come and watch me play for Maidstone. That was really cool. But in terms of like the football side of it, I'll miss the change room. Like you'll be able to say it firsthand that the change room that we had last season with Maidstone was so cool. You know, the likes of Chi and Fowler and Corny and all like that brother Cheese not real.
I'm actually really looking forward to seeing him because he's going to come watch the football with us later.
Is he?
Yeah, he's coming. Yeah, so I'm actually really looking forward to seeing him.
You're missing out, and brother's getting his hair highlighted.
Where are you going to watch it actually?
Westmoreland.
Yeah.
Big up, 5
brother.
Pointed.
Stay tuned. Oh no, it's at 5.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. What time's your appointment?
6.
God, can't you delay it?
Nah, bro, I can't do it.
Bro, those highlights are needed. That skunk highlight.
What?
I'm going to put like a David Beckham bad highlight picture on
Nah, bro, trust me, Libby's going to sort me out nicely. He's going to sort me out. But literally, no, going back to the question, bro, that's what I'll miss the most is obviously family, friends and the changing room. But then again, I'm going into an environment where I've been there before, 6 years, I'm experienced in the league. So, you know, all good things come to an end, I suppose. And I'm excited for this next chapter in my career. So,
obviously, you're going to be 26 now?
I'm 26 in August.
In August. Do you think that this could be the last time you play in England?
Look.
Because obviously, I don't know if everyone knows about the rule with the best 8 years or whatever that happens in Ireland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Yes, you
what
get
is
your-
it? If
you
you
get your tax
retire in
back.
Ireland, you get the tax back from like your best 8
You
years.
get a percentage of your best 8 years or something like that. I'll obviously look into that as I come closer to retirement. That's obviously not for a little while, I hope. Yeah, look, never say never, bro. Like, it's, do you know what I mean? If you'd asked me 3 months ago, do you think you'd be getting released from Maidstone, I would have said no. So you never know how it works. But like I keep saying, I'm just so excited to go into Shells and hit the ground running. And like I said, I know everyone there, and I'm going into an environment where they're top. We've got obviously Europa Conference League to look forward to, the FI Cup. So my mindset right now is just purely focused on that. And
the vibes are going to be so good.
bro, it's gonna, honestly,
That'll be a good changing room though.
Yeah.
like I'm telling you now, I'm so excited.
Yeah,
like
so fun.
everyone that I've spoken to, obviously I've spoken to a few boys that I know there already. And
Ali's there now as well.
Ali Coots there as well. Yeah, my boy from Waterford. So honestly, I said about the Maidstone change room how good it was, but from what I'm hearing, Shells is just top draw. So I'm excited, man.
And we got to give a proper shout out to Ali, because obviously he was the one who helped us out with Matt Sheldon in the first place.
Ali's
And
goated for that.
I don't know if did we reveal it that we were meant to go. We were meant to go and have a podcast.
Yeah, we'll reveal that. 100%.
We were meant to, but have we revealed it yet? I don't think we have.
I
have
don't
we?
know.
No, we haven't mentioned anything.
So when we went to America a couple of weeks ago, we actually were meant to fly. On the first day we got there, we were flying into New York. Then the first day we got there, we were meant to fly to Detroit to go and film a podcast with Matt Sheldon, and we were so buzzing for it. Then we'd organised it all. Everything was set out. We weren't even going to stay the night. We were just going to fly in the morning, fly home. And then, unfortunately, there was a cup game that got rearranged for the only day that we could do.
Typical.
And the only day that he could do. Which is, just so typical. So
we had to, but then again, it could have been, well, it was a blessing in disguise, I suppose, because then we were able to get Peter Stroud,
Ian
Murphy. Now,
we wouldn't have done
obviously,
Ali.
exactly. Now, obviously, the numbers probably haven't done.
Did we have 3 podcasts planned out before?
No, we had. Well, yeah, we sort of did. We had Ali, then we had Peter, and then we had Matt Sheldon. But instead of Matt Sheldon, we did Ian.
Yeah,
but
we still.
Ian Murphy's pod was so
all
sick.
3 of them.
I think
they were so good.
different as well.
Ali's was so good as well. I
Yeah.
loved that podcast with her. I said it, I zoned out at one point because I was just listening to her speak, and I went, "Oh God, I had to start talking." I'm the one who asked the questions.
Funny enough,
Yeah.
it's my family's favourite podcast that we've done.
Yeah,
It's the one
bro,
with
I'm
Ali.
not surprised.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not.
the
So,
one
it
with
was so good, and the energy that she brought to the pod that day was so sick. And then we did a class with her, which, by the way, I don't know. I'm not
Still
trying
sweating.
He was.
I'm not trying to
sweating.
shoot it down, but trust me, they're intense. The classes with, what is it, the hot yoga.
Hot. And do you know what? When I first went in there, I think we said before that I thought, oh, this ain't that bad. Oh my goodness! Within 2 minutes, my sweat was sweating.
I was
How long
drenched.
was it? I didn't go.
It was like an hour.
Jesus.
You know when people say the old cliche is like I literally just got out of the swimming pool? It was literally like I just got out of the swimming pool. I was
Shirt
drenched.
sticking to you.
Yeah.
And
Bro,
everything.
no, bro, I was drenched. I was so drenched, but it was so cool as well. Getting to experience that for the first
Yeah,
time.
that's pretty cool.
Literally, and we walked out after, and it was boiling outside, and it was so refreshing.
Yeah,
It was
literally.
so refreshing.
Literally.
And it was actually like 25 degrees, and it felt freezing outside. It was so nice.
Yeah, when I first saw that picture, I was like, "Damn, you lot look cooked."
Yeah. Oh, we were cooked, bro.
I think I've
But
got
what-
a picture actually. I took a selfie after, and I was like, this. Oh god.
But
Up and up.
bro, what about the trip though? We'll touch on that just briefly. Oh, by the way, the vlog. We did a New York vlog, so if anyone hasn't seen that, go and check that out. Sort of just gives everyone an insight as to what we did, but it was just the sickest holiday.
We couldn't reveal everything we did, but we tried to give
Yeah.
you.
Damn.
We tried. No, that sounds bad. That sounds really bad.
That sounds bad.
That's
No,
where
but it
the
sounds
name
funny.
Flops come from, actually. Flops.
No, we
That's my
haven't.
brother's new nickname.
We tried to bring you with us and give you a little taste of what we were getting up to.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
we didn't want to just be filming all the time because
No.
it was a holiday as well. Like we wanted
You
to
wanna
try
enjoy
and
And
it.
you
Enjoy
know
the
what made me
moment.
laugh, right? My cousin said it to me, and Fowler said it to me. She says, Sam, throughout the vlog, like every time you were talking, you were eating.
That's what my
"Damn."
mum said.
I said, damn. I looked back at the vlog, I went, oh my God, every clip I'm eating.
It's the bagel.
But-
It was the corn dog.
Disclaimer. Every time that we were eating, we were like, right, this is a cool time to just sit down because we were
Yeah.
relaxing.
Yeah.
It was a nice time to then try and do like something for the vlog. Obviously, when we were out in the Yankees game, you can't sort of just go there with like thousands of people walking beside you and try and film. It's not impossible, but
It's unrealistic.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just so everyone's aware, I was I was not eating. Well, actually, I was.
You was eating well.
Yeah, I was eating a good bit, but I was also enjoying my time in America.
The food out there was good, but
Yeah.
to be honest, when I got home, the first thing I wanted was some fruit. Fruit
Bro,
and veg,
I
because
was. I said it. I was sorry, but I was so buzzing to go into a schedule and just eat clean.
no, but the issue is like there's fruit out there, but like you buy mango and stuff.
Yeah, the mango
and it's
wasn't
horrible.
as nice. Yeah.
It's horrible, but it's
Probably
it's
all
not,
different
it's
sort
not
of.
natural and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying,
everything's so fake out there, isn't it? So
bro. Even the apple juices come in cans. Never
Oh,
even. Do you know what I mean?
they
We were
were
buzzing.
so
We were on the
good.
plane. Can you remember we was on the plane?
They
Like,
were
oh my
so
god, there's an apple
good.
juice in the
yeah,
can.
and then I realised they're like 33 grams of sugar in each one. No wonder they were good.
Bro, the
God.
Fanta.
My teeth were hairy after I drank one.
Bro, the Fanta from the first clip where we said, "Oh, we just got to do the taste test for Conor sandwich bar down the road." Looked at the bottle; it was 84 grams of sugar, and I was halfway through the bottle. I was like, "Damn,
It's mental that everyone has such good teeth out there.
yeah,
But like, they all go like
Yeah.
everyone has braces. They all go
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
yeah."
dentists and stuff, don't
Look
they? Whereas
after
out over
yourself
here,
out
you know,
here, yeah.
But I suppose you got to, bro. When you're consuming that amount, I mean, obviously not everyone does it, but when there's such high sugary content and everything,
Even in a
you've got to
drink,
look
like
after.
84 grams.
Yeah, no, it was mad. It was madness. Like some of the calorie stuff was crazy, but what a trip.
Yeah, very
Memories
good
made
trip.
with the boys. That's what it was all about.
I feel
they
like
want to
it's-
have us back next year as
yeah,
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's something good to look back on as well, like a vlog. Like
Oh, there's there forever, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's there
I
forever.
feel like we
like,
should do that more.
100%.
honest, every
100,
time.
and that's actually one of the questions. Someone
Yeah.
says, "Are you going to be doing more vlog content?"
Yeah,
And the answer to that is yeah, 100%,
Sure.
definitely. You know, especially with you playing for Bath now. Come on to that in a minute,
Yeah.
but. Obviously, maybe with the European stuff, I might maybe vlog a little bit. I won't do too much. Obviously, be focused and stuff, but maybe just give you a little
like
insight.
match day vlogs and stuff.
Yeah, possibly. Just maybe little clips, you know,
Yeah.
maybe just going through my day-to-day life and stuff in Ireland because it's different to
What would be
English football.
What would be quite cool actually, in comparison to, we could compare our day in the life.
100%.
You know what I mean, English and in Irish football, and that'd be
Yeah.
a shout out to Matt Sheldon because he likes to do that.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, he did a little collab with someone in the English leagues, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he does an academy football.
Yeah.
There's loads of stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
that could be
100%.
a really cool thing to do.
Definitely, we'll definitely do more vlogs. But bro, come here. We haven't touched upon Bath. What's your feelings? You
Yeah.
excited? I mean, it's a week now to
It is less than a week.
week. Yeah,
Next
you've
week,
been
next
you've been
Tuesday, so-
grafting.
And 28,
Yeah, I mean-
28 degrees as well on the first day back.
Yeah,
Damn.
have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god.
Oh damn, good luck, bro.
Bro, he's cooked.
Wait.
Damn.
Sorry, I've just done a little cross.
Have we got them fluids, bro? Damn.
I think it's like a 1K time trial. So
I've seen that on TikTok.
yeah, that's what
Get
we're
like
supposed to do.
the Premier League boys getting like 3 minutes, under 3 minutes 15 seconds.
Is top. Yeah.
What do you reckon you'd get?
I think maybe around that because
You've been working, bro.
because it's round a track we do it.
Right.
Whereas
It's
they
just
have to
flat
go
as
round
anything.
poles.
Yes.
And if you do round the poles, obviously you lose momentum.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw one when they've got it lined up, so it's like a 500-meter dash. And then you get to the end line, you got to turn back.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't like that. I
Yeah.
prefer
when
to
you
do it
turn
around the
back, you
track.
feel like you're just going up like a hill.
It
or
takes
something.
seconds off.
Yeah.
The Brentford
100%.
one is 100 meters a pole,
That
and then you have to go there and back 10 times.
that's
5 times.
That's probably what it is.
There and back 5
I think I've
times.
seen Liverpool's one as well. They do like a massive.
That's like a lactate test.
Oh,
yeah.
is it? Oh.
And then they're like they prick your ear,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see
and
that.
then they see how much lactate is in your blood,
Right.
and they basically see like how you can handle
Yeah,
it, and that's why
literally that instant when they finish
Yeah.
their run, they literally just get a piercing in their ear and then they.
So
they go,
cool,
yeah.
isn't it?
It's crazy.
That's so
crazy.
cool.
But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. I mean, I've been working quite hard. The body, honestly, the body feels the best it's felt in about 2 years.
Good.
I can't lie. It feels so good. The care that I've had at Back to Action, which is a little place I've been working at in Bristol, has been unbelievable. I can't thank them enough. And I don't know. It just feels nice to almost trust my body and trust what the people are saying to me.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I've been training on this rock hard grass pitch, my body seems to touch wood. Touch wood.
Bro, bro really went there. Damn.
Sorry, touch hollow wood.
Sorry, is that bad?
My body seems to be reacting well. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. I know a few of the boys already. Played with a few of them from a young age, and you know what? It's just nice to be home. It's nice to see some of my boys. Like I played golf with one of my mates that I haven't seen for ages.
Yeah, I noticed
the
that on your
other day.
TikTok.
Yeah, like it's just so nice to see people again.
And I'll tell you from experience, being at home and having your family and friends there to support you every week, bro, it's some of the best memories I've had. Without a doubt, just seeing them in the crowd, it's just the most amazing thing ever. And that's one thing, like I
Yeah.
said, I'll miss.
Like that
I'm a-
Ipswich game, sorry.
Yeah,
Like that
just
whole day out.
just
was
crazy.
The best day out I've ever had.
and I envy you a little bit because obviously you've got that now. You'll be home with friends and family, so
Well, it's a bit
you'll
weird
love
that,
it,
like,
bro.
for the last almost 2 seasons for you, your family being able to watch
Yeah, it's been the
every
best
game.
thing.
Whereas for the last 2 seasons for me, my family
Yeah.
have only watched
Yeah,
one home game. Do you know what I mean? So
exactly, bro. I'm
it's just,
telling you,
it's just
it
so
is-
different.
You will absolutely love it, and you watch. You'll be more not confident, but you'll go into games more excited as well, knowing that your family are there and your friends are there. Not that I'm saying that you don't get excited for games. That's not what I'm saying, but it gives you that. It gives you that extra edge, knowing that your family are there and you want to maybe
for
score
sure.
in front of your family. So, yeah.
Here's
bro.
a question, actually. Here's a question that I've been asked a lot on my TikTok. I've been going live a little bit on there. A lot of people have asked me, if I was, theoretically, of course, if I was to score against Maidstone, should I celebrate?
Damn, bro.
I'm gonna
Be
let
careful
you
what you
answer
say.
this.
No,
Yeah, I'm
genuine
gonna let you
question.
answer
Genuine
this.
question. What do you think?
I-
Because obviously you're a
You were
Maidstone
there,
fan.
Yeah,
brother.
you were there for 2 years though, weren't you? So
2 years.
Brother, let me cook real quick. Now I'm good. I'm good friends with this brother. He will be hitting the griddy or something when he scores.
I think
You best believe
what
it.
you
Listen,
said
I actually
earlier-
want to put this on. I want to put this on record for the Maidstone fans that if I do celebrate, it is not towards the fans.
Yeah.
It is purely for TikTok content. It's purely for TikTok content because I can make a funny video out
That's
of it or
funny,
something.
man. Hey, shout my boy. What you now? 12.5k?
12.4, I think. Yeah,
It's absolutely flying.
Done
On.
a little bit of a. I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it.
I can tell.
And yeah, I'm just. If you do something that you enjoy, then it doesn't really feel like you're doing anything. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So I'm
It's
just
actually-
going to keep on posting and
Yeah.
just.
It's
see
so
where it goes,
addictive,
to be
isn't
honest.
it? Like
Yeah.
editing the videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Shout out
it's so
Tops as
good,
well. Top.
yeah.
Oh, in fact, this is where we can come on to the subject. Now we
we've
have.
been waiting for this all morning.
Yeah, we have.
We've got
Waff-
2 nicknames at the moment for Tops. We've got one is Flops, and I'll let you think about what that could be. The other one is Snake.
Snaky. That's what I've been calling him recently. So let me just give the viewers a lowdown. We haven't had that much content on our TikTok recently. Now I bought these mics, really good DJI mics, and
Which you would have seen in the vlog.
which you would have seen in the vlog. Picks up great
audio.
audio quality. Anyway, Tops comes up to me, he says, I wanna do some work for the channel. I said, oh, music to my ears. Yeah, lovely, absolutely, Tops. Yeah, 100%. I want to do 6 aside. So I thought, lovely, I've seen TikTok, get some good views. He does a lot of work for us, so it's
And he's
perfect.
got a follow now on Instagram, which he's
Yeah.
after for ages.
Yeah, exactly. So I said, you know what, Tops? I'll skip the France game and I'll come and record for you. So that's what I did. Get there, and in fairness to him, he says to me, look, I want to put it on my channel as well. And I said, yeah, that's fine. As long as it goes on both channels, that's cool. Anyway, wasn't last night, the night before. Go on to TikTok. I see the 6 aside. I go, oh, lovely, he's posted it. Oh, hang on a minute. No, it's on his personal channel. Go onto our TikTok page. Nothing there. Yeah, you best drink that water, boy.
That's a guilty man.
Oh, yeah, that is a guilty man. But anyway,
But okay, no, I'll let you carry on. Sorry, go on.
so I see that it's not on the TikTok page. I text into the 2 Brits, 1 Yank WhatsApp group. I say, Tops, where's this video? He says, nah, look, it only did 2 views in half an hour, so I've made the decision to take it down and I'll post it in the next couple of days. I said, okay, cool, Tops, whatever. That's perfect. As long as you do that, that's cool. Anyway, the following morning, I wake up. Now, anyone that knows TikTok, if you repost a video, there's no point posting that same video onto your page, is there?
Well, if you post 2 videos at the same time, the one you post first is going to get pushed.
Oh,
the
yeah,
other one
yeah.
is just.
Brother
they're
knew
gonna
to
see
post that to his-
identical stuff. Why are they
Yes.
going to push one of them?
Oh, yes, exactly. Anyway, go onto the page in the following morning. Tops has then decided to repost that video from our page for then to repost it to his personal page.
To get more, basically more views.
To drag our followers to his content. Boy, was I fuming.
Well, I want to hear your thoughts, actually.
Brother, he hasn't got a leg
nothing
to
to
stand
say.
on.
All I can hear is this.
Yeah, he hasn't got a leg to stand on.
Yeah, but the thing is, I probably actually shouldn't have reposted it. But then I just didn't think at the time. I didn't think.
And you know how he was guilty?
This brother always goes as well on the 2 Brits 1 Yank page.
Yeah.
Reposts, likes everything.
Yeah.
Likes everything.
Oh,
No, I don't do that. I do not do that. That's
Yeah.
him.
So
That's not
sad.
me.
Excuse me?
That's
don't.
not me. That is actually not me.
Don't come onto your
No.
first podcast and disrespect us. Do not do it, brother. But now, listen, it's all squashed. I know now his punishment. He's not going to touch the mics ever
In fact,
again.
can I have them mics while you go to Ireland?
Absolutely not.
I'll
But
be having them.
Yeah, I was going to say, my brother, do you want
Yeah,
them?
no, you actually could have them. To be fair, one, you
can-
can have one each. One each.
But it got, but how
It's
when they
just
got
one
the same
pub.
bars?
Thank you.
He's actually so.
Don't.
That was a nibble. I was going for a nibble.
That was not a nibble.
Yes, it was.
That was not a nibble. I saw the way you were trying to blow up the bed yesterday.
You had to put the video in.
And I wish
Oh,
I
you got the
caught-
video?
No, I
Oh, put
videoed
it
some
in.
of it, but I wish I
Oh.
caught. He was using, you know, as you like a hairdryer.
Mm-hmm.
He was almost using the back of the hairdryer where all the air comes out, like as in to like relieve the heat.
Damn.
He was using that to try and blow up the airbed. And I was just looking at him like, what are you doing?
I did 10
I was
days
actually-
with this.
I was
with
just
this
being
kid.
quite nice and attempting it for you.
Yeah, no, that's true. But it doesn't help when you can't do it and you're
Yeah.
just dozy.
It just takes longer than when if I want to do it
I'm
myself.
actually dozing.
But
I'm
I spent 10 days with this kid in America and I've got mad love for Tops. I love him. But he is the doziest kid I have ever met in my life. Genuine. So
God.
dozy. Some of the stories that we'll reveal in due time when I can't think of one now, but someone will pop up to me in future podcasts and I'll reveal it. But yeah, he is the doziest kid ever.
The thing is, it's just with everything.
Oh yeah, it's just
But then,
like Tops. Oh, we need this reel at 5 o'clock, 5:15. Tops, where's the reel? Oh, I'm just doing it now.
Just making it. And it was just sending it in the chat. I just got like 25 mistakes.
Yeah, like the mistakes are just childish mistakes.
But he does
as
it
well.
off his own back.
Yeah, he does. But that's his job. We all. Well, I'm just trying to think.
25 mistakes. That's a bit.
That's
No,
per one.
no, it's bad. It's
It
bad,
has got
brother.
better.
It has.
No, at the start, yeah. But now I don't think there's not as many mistakes like yesterday.
Yeah, you
Was there
just
a
made one
though?
mistake.
When was the genuine question, this is not me berating you either. When was the last time you did a reel and it didn't have any mistakes in?
The Peter Stroud one.
Are you sure?
Interesting.
Yeah.
But how many out of all of them you've done do you reckon have had no mistakes in? I reckon about 2.
Yeah.
Out of how many episodes we've done?
I'll be generous.
Out
and
of probably
say-
about 60 reels.
Yeah, I'd say good. No, there's always a
Damn,
mistake.
bro's really downing me like that.
There's
Nah,
really.
but he is the boy though. He is
Yeah.
the boy. And he works so hard at Kim's. He's juggling 2 jobs, working for us and doing that.
Yeah, that's
at
true,
the same
bro.
time. I can't believe he does it on shift, to be honest. I don't know
Yeah.
if he'll get in trouble for this.
Just a good multitasker, bro.
Yeah, that Kim's job's intense, man. I've seen that brother.
Do you need
When
some
Conor,
water,
when
bro?
Conor had his operation, I saw the work that brother does, and it's intense.
Minimal. Sorry, yeah, intense,
Yeah, yeah.
intense.
Don't
But,
listen to him. Don't listen to him.
That's about it. No, I think we've covered the Bath with Shelburne and.
You don't want to talk about the club I've signed for? Or?
Brother, don't. You don't play.
Got Stephen Farley.
Yeah.
I'm wanted
released
I'm
you.
wanted
Released
by
you.
other clubs, but I can't disclose
Can't
that right
disclose
now.
What was the
it,
release and
I know.
retain list saying for Cox Stephen Farley?
I don't think there is one, mate. Not gonna-
I'm just texting to the group chat. I'm available today. I'm not
Pay your
available
subs.
next week. I'm in
He's
Gaffers
RP.
after
owed
me.
about 70 quid and stuff.
yeah, Gaffer's
Oh,
after
yeah.
me.
You still haven't paid it?
No.
Oh, so you owe 70 quid in subs?
There's no integrity. That's
Oh, brother,
the issue
come
as well.
on.
And you think I'm getting onto him.
Yeah.
He knows he owes money to this poor football club.
Yeah.
And he's not giving it. That's what I'm saying.
It's actually not just me, though, so it's not as bad.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah, it's all right.
Not just me. Oh, that's all right.
Damn. But let me just give a quick shout out to the channel. Before we get into the questions, guys, I saw a stat the other day. I'm not trying to beg for followers or anything, but I think it's about 60% of the viewers don't actually subscribe to the channel. Yeah, exactly, Tops. Damn. So obviously, if you've stayed this far,
Sorry.
And
I need
you
to get
don't-
the violin out.
yeah, brother, it's your channel as well.
Exactly. No, exactly.
Oh right, I was gonna say
trying to-
no, we were upset. But come here, if you're new, whether you're a League of Ireland fan or you're a Bath City fan or you're just someone in general that's just stumbled across the channel, it means the world. Obviously, if you go like, subscribe, it helps promote the channel, and
And if
we
you
love
think-
doing it.
If you think, oh, I don't have a YouTube account, if you have a Gmail or a Google account, that automatically links to a YouTube and creates one. So all
Exactly.
you have to do is just click the subscribe for us, and it helps so much.
Exactly, and we're not a huge channel yet, so we love having engagement with you guys. If you text maybe the TikTok page, the Instagram page, even if you comment on the video,
Takes
we
2 seconds. as
yeah
well.
we
It means so
reply
much
to
us.
it. We love it. We
Yeah.
screenshot it. We put it into the chat. It's like a little buzz
we
that
love
we
replying
get.
to them. We always reply
Exactly.
To them,
So if you're new around here, go subscribe. Means the world to us, and obviously follow us on this journey as well because we want to take this podcast We want to take this podcast to places. So
For sure.
And this podcast is going to be taking the places now. Ireland,
yeah,
Bath is going back to the southwest, and
Yeah,
God knows
bro.
where Connor's going to end up. So
yeah. But do you know what I mean, wherever he does end up, hopefully he can drag those fans with him as well. Happy days, like, but
should we get into some of the questions?
absolutely, bro.
First of all, before we get into these questions, I really hope you can see this.
Do you want to maybe go up to the screen?
I really
and-
hope you can see this on this camera because look at the state of this handwriting. We realised we didn't have a phone to read the questions off, and Boney's done his I would say it's best. But
He's
it's probably
tried his
worst.
best.
Doesn't
That is
need to
miles
be.
off it.
Doesn't need to be that neat, does it? It's just notes.
Who your Euro? Is that focus?
Brother,
Oh,
brother,
faves. Sorry.
Brother, don't. Why? How would that make sense? Who your Euro focus?
Yeah, I was
You
a bit-
wrote it.
I was-
I know that does make kind of sense to
Yeah.
be fair, but.
That's a good one to start off with.
Yeah.
Who are your favourites for the Euros?
Ooh. Now, well, we've all. The first round of games have been already,
Yeah.
and I think. I mean, England. Everyone slates England.
Yeah, they're getting
but
so much stick.
people forget that Serbia are a good side as well.
It's just hard to break down.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Exactly.
The issue with the game was, out of all the games I've watched so far, and I don't think I've missed one, it's been the only real boring game. There's not been any sort of
Yeah.
action, no big chances
Yeah.
or anything. And that is the issue, that English fans want free-flowing attacking football.
100%.
And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get it.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
don't think we're going to get it.
I think we'll do well. We'll do well.
Even like some of the underdog teams. Sorry, like
Bro, how good
the
about
Croatia-
Albania
yeah,
yesterday?
Albania.
Albania
game.
was sick.
Albania-Croatia game. This
Even
is
Czech,
the day after.
Czech Republic, was it that I thought got really unlucky?
I loved watching Turkey the other day as
Portugal.
well.
Yeah.
And some of the finishes, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Arda
joke.
Güler's goal.
Shaqiri's finish.
Bro, the
Shaqiri, yeah.
Shaqiri's finish was just
Unbelievable.
I saw a stat. I think it's the first player to score in the last 3 Euros and the last 3 World Cups.
That's crazy. And the
Crazy
goals
stat.
bangers as well.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there was like
The
a
one against Honduras
compilation.
today. I saw that. Oh,
There's
my
like a
God.
compilation on Twitter of his goals, and they're all ridiculous, like
Yeah,
bangers.
good.
But even like Romania impressed me. That
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lunin had an absolute nightmare for Ukraine. He had an absolute nightmare. And
I was shocked at that result.
Did he score the volley? The first goal?
No, he's the keeper.
No.
Lunin's the keeper.
No, but I'm saying Romania's goal. Was it the volley?
No, keeper
Someone
played it
scored.
out and they set it back. And he
He
just
just
wrapped
wrapped
it far
it,
corner.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it's like
no.
Stangtru. I can't remember his exact name. The captain. Oh my days, it was unbelievable.
You know what?
Such a hard finish as well.
You know what I love? I'm going away from the question a little bit, but you know when it's the European competitions and it's the World Cups, when all these just ballers come out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and you don't know who they are, and then they start getting big moves into European clubs.
Yeah.
It's the
That's
best.
what I love about it.
I
Like, there
respect
was
it. Yeah.
I felt for the Albanian guy who scored the own goal yesterday, and he scored the
Yeah.
equaliser. And I was just like, that is vibes, man. Sick vibes.
And the thing is, normally like the competition's only 16 teams, and now
Mm-hmm.
they've got 24, which personally I don't like, because it means that 4 of the 6 third place teams are going to go through to the
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to the knockouts.
Yeah.
But the good thing about it is that you have more teams in it, and there's more exposure for all the
Exactly.
players.
I actually like it. I don't mind it. I think
And there's
the
more
more
games, you know
teams,
what I mean?
the more teams, the better. What about the lineup, by the way? 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
best
8
thing
o'clock.
ever.
It's
Oh.
unbelievable.
Bro, it's insane.
We're going to be spoiled for 2 weeks, and then when it stops, it's not going to
It's,
feel
it's,
the same.
it's actually horrible. I actually hate it when the group stages
Yeah.
finish, because then you've only got one game
Yeah,
a day.
It's horrible.
But I think France are definitely up there.
Yeah, I think it'd be hard.
Portugal, I was really impressed with.
You like them, yeah?
Yeah, Germany
They're wasteful,
looked.
though.
Germany
I
looked
didn't
good.
think Ronaldo was that good.
Ronaldo's old now, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't really
He had a
think
few.
much
He had
that
He's a
game.
bit-
he's
of a
really
poacher.
good, and I saw the analysis after, and they were like highlighting how good his movement is in the
Yeah.
box.
Different.
It's scary.
Yeah,
He's always on
He gets half a yard. I mean, that game against Ireland, where he got half a yard against. I don't even know why I'm mentioning the centre back, the one who plays for Brentford.
I know the one you mean.
Yeah, Collins. Yeah, Collins. What a defender.
Yeah.
Gets half a yard against Collins, sticks it top corner. So like the game's not over until it's over against Portugal, I feel. So I think they're definitely up there. Germany, Portugal, France, England. But if I was going for a team, Spain, looked good.
Spain did look good. And
Spain
Lamine
looked
Yamal
really
was so
good.
wasn't he?
I mean, they play tonight then, so we'll see how good they are
Yeah,
against
that'll be
a
an
good
interesting
Italian
game.
side.
Big game.
Italian side, sorry. But I think if I was to put money on it, I think I'd say France.
Yeah.
I think I'd say France. Obviously, we're not sure about Mbappe's nose.
Yeah.
I think
Do you
there's
see
a
the
rumor
memes?
there's a rumor that he's going to miss the next 2 games.
I saw that. Yeah. against
So
Netherlands.
I'm not sure about France without Mbappe, but he'll be back for the knockouts and they'll get through. So I think that they're still my favourites.
Either
but
way.
but England can do it. England.
I
They
think,
can.
I think it's
Genuinely can do it.
it's coming home. I think it's coming home.
Do you, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
What do you think of
I've got
Trent in
this feeling.
midfield?
Yeah, he's so much better there.
Damn.
So much
This
better.
kid knows no ball,
I
My
do
boy-
know
my
ball.
boy
You don't
knows
think
no
you
ball.
think he's
Damn.
better in defence than he is?
brother.
He's a better right back. Yeah.
He's a better right back.
I
but
mean, his passing range is crazy, but once it gets to those bigger teams and
we
you've
literally
got to
saw
move
it.
a little bit more.
We literally saw it against Serbia. He didn't check his shoulder. tried to get on the half turn, realised he couldn't, took a heavy touch,
Yeah.
and then Serbia had a chance. That's against, no offence to Serbia, obviously Serbia do have some lethal players like Flahovic.
Yeah. Oh, what a player.
Very, very sick player.
What a
Obviously
player.
Mitrovic scored so many goals in England. But if that's against a France or against a Portugal, that's a goal.
It's a goal.
Yeah.
You get
Do you know what I mean?
punished. You do get punished. So, yeah, that's I'd say I'd go for France.
And even in one of the warm-up games, we saw him playing... who did they be playing in one of the warm-up games? And it was so open. Iceland. It was so open in transition in midfield.
That game, yeah.
So open.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it was. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, I just don't
Because
think...
Kobe Mano got pelters for that,
Yeah, but it's... But
which I didn't agree with. What
Just
a player he is.
Yeah.
far
it's a
too
joke.
open. Far too open. But I think it is... I do also struggle with Kieran Trippier at left-back.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it just limit yourself when you
People-
don't have a natural
No,
left footer.
Yeah,
Unless
people-
he's coming... unless it's like, okay, you're going to... This is being really outside the box. You're going to play Trent left back, and he's going to play inverted and going to go into midfield. But if you're just going to play an out and out full back that's going to stay wide and he's not left footed, I don't know. It's just old school.
So the
but I
only
think it really
left-footed
struggled.
defender that we've got in the team is obviously Luke Shaw.
Left back, yeah.
That is it.
So my
That's what
boy
I
Lloyd
mean.
Kelly. My boy Lloyd Kelly's going to get.
Yeah,
Hey,
Hey, I'm
facts,
saying,
bro.
well, next World Cup he's there, brother.
Facts. So all that training that he's been doing with you,
There
that
you go,
brother's
man. I've been
ready.
putting him for his paces. Don't you worry, guys. Don't you worry.
That brother
I
is
said,
ready.
look. We both signed for teams that play in black and white stripes. Bath City, Newcastle United. Basically the same level. I said, I'll put you through your paces in
Brother?
pre-season, brother.
Do you know what you do tomorrow when you see him? You say, Lloyd, I've got an episode coming out on Sunday. You're featured in it.
You're
and
in
he
it,
will
Lloyd.
give it a watch. And then he'll give it to Trippier, and Trippier's going to be buzzing off it. And that's how we grow the channel.
I've just said Trippier should be playing left
Yeah, I
back.
don't think Trippier will be buzzing.
Brother, we will keep this on the low. We don't tell Lloyd Kelly. Yeah, we don't tell him. We tell
Yeah,
him to go and
don't
watch the
say
New York City vlog. What else has he got there?
The dark horse. And biggest flop. For me, biggest flop. I actually don't think the biggest flop because they flop literally every tournament. Belgium. I think Belgium are just...
Oh my God. Forgot
Bang,
about
bang,
Belgium.
average.
Oh, God, yeah.
They're bang average.
Did you see the thing, Lukaku?
Yeah.
Lukaku.
The videos.
Lukaku, bless him.
Yeah.
He's so wasteful. He's so
yeah.
wasteful. But I think Belgium are always like, people might think it's their year or whatever, but I'm saying they're always a flop.
But you forget though, they've lost so many like Eden Hazard and I saw Witsel was on the bench and he was a big player back in the day.
Even Company.
I actually played with Ronan Finn when he was at Dundalk. When they got Europa League and they drew Zenit, and Witsel was playing for Zenit, and he said the fella was a monster.
Really?
Lean as anything, shredded, but was so powerful, so strong. And there's just levels to it. In fact, you actually touched upon it with you put the
There's a picture of me and Lloyd Kelly.
Lloyd
I even put it
Kelly.
up there.
yeah, like he put it.
Oh.
He showed us the different. They were stood beside each other before they sprinted off, and the physique. And bro, you're
His
a
legs were
powerful
massive.
guy as well.
Yeah, he is.
But the
his-
size of Lloyd Kelly, there's just levels to
you can
the
see
to the top.
His like veins in
Yeah.
his calf, and they're just massive.
There is
and it was just
levels, bro.
crazy.
100%.
The
It
thing
was
about
mad.
Witsel as well. Witsel had an ACL injury, and he came back. He's one of the first ever players to come back before 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
that
whole
just
thing before 6 months.
sums up what I just
As
said.
in starting an international game within 6 months.
Fair play to
It's
him. bro.
absolutely crazy.
But that I'd agree with you. My dark horse is Belgium. Tops for you,
No,
Graham?
dark horse is a flop.
Sorry,
Flop.
flops Belgium. Dark horses, I would say.
People were saying Hungary, and I thought they were shocking the other
No, I
day.
don't think so, no. I think
But what do you
they're
mean dark horses? As in a team that's gonna
That you don't expect not like a Portugal wouldn't be a dark horse because they're a big side.
easy?
Maybe.
Albania.
I think
Albania.
yeah,
Albania
Czech
were
Republic.
brilliant yesterday.
They're so good in the first 10 minutes.
Bro,
aren't
they were brilliant. Albeit against Italy, they had that chance obviously
Yeah.
from the throw in, but I thought they were so good yesterday, bro. So good, and they deserved to get the equaliser late on.
I liked Romania the other day. But I
Yeah,
think this
Romania.
I actually missed that game.
really
Yeah, I
Romania
missed it.
were actually quite good. And the thing is, once they nicked their goals, they were just set up shop,
Yeah,
and they were like they just couldn't get broken down by Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
I think Denmark looked okay the other day, not too bad,
Mm-hmm.
but then obviously they ended up conceding late. The striker for Slovakia. Who's in our? I get Slovenia and Slovakia mixed up. I can't lie.
yes.
Sesko, who's played against
Yes.
Denmark.
Bro, he looked wasteful the other day.
Bro, did you see his strikes from?
Did you see
from
his
like,
cross?
You see his
Oh, I
strikes
saw
from like
his
40
cross.
yards.
Yeah, I saw
Bro,
his
he's
cross.
like a right-footed Haaland.
Yeah, I
Like
saw his
damn.
cross.
Maybe I'm
That
getting
was
it mixed
funny.
up then.
Sesko
Or maybe he just had that.
literally hit a shot. He had nothing on, smacks a shot from like 40 yards out, and it like flies past Schmeichel's post. And I was like, oh my god, he was not.
Bro, I
getting it.
must have missed that. I remember.
And then before they scored the equaliser,
Yeah.
he hit the post as well. And
Right.
mate, he is decent. He is
Because
very
he
decent.
was ignore me. Damn, I've completely butchered which player's which there. I didn't actually see that game. But there's another striker who was playing the other day, and he was wasteful, man. He went to cross it and it went miles towards the other corner flag. I just thought, damn, he hadn't played for like so.
Brother's nervous.
Yeah, this brother hasn't played for like such a long time. He was obviously then thrown straight back in.
Your best England 11.
With currently fit players?
Yeah, well, Boney wrote the question.
If you got to think on the spot, bro.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's say, yeah.
I like the team that they had the other day.
Harley Erling goal.
Harley, big up Harley.
You like the team they had the other day?
Harley. Yeah, I like, but the only change I'd make is I'd put Luke Shaw in.
Luke Shaw's not 100% fit. I don't think he's going to play for the first two.
Yeah, but if that was from the camp, but I also love Esri, man.
Yeah, I don't think I'd change the midfield.
Did I tell you the story about me seeing Esri concert?
Yeah. Kind of text me. I remember.
It was so busy on the M25. Just got past Cobham, and I see this like big Lamborghini Urus, and I was like, "That's a sick car." And then I saw the number plate, and it's KONS4, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's Esri concert." So I like tried to get up next to it because there's loads of traffic.
In the Fiesta.
In the Fiesta with the rims missing.
Stick it in
I'm like
fifth
this. I get one of these ones like, and he just nods at me, and then he just starts skirting in and out of traffic, and I was like, that's my boy, man.
Trust me, Esri, man. What a
Esri,
guy.
if you're watching this.
he would have found that funny. He will not be watching this, by the way. But
That could be a little TikTok clip.
Like,
Esri was
Trippier might show him.
this Trippier. Oh, well, obviously, yeah, in the England camp, yeah. But Esri, well, you could tell when I was playing with him at Charlton, that brother was gonna be a baller. What a player, and that's why I sort of lean towards him perhaps starting as well, because I know his mentality.
Mm-hmm.
That he is not fazed by anything. I can guarantee you, he will go into that England camp and he will be moaning. That's just the way he is. He'll be setting the standards,
yeah.
bro, and that's why he's got to where he is, playing Champions League football now next season for Aston Villa.
I respect that, man.
Could even get a move in the future. Who knows?
I respect that.
But this boy was special when he was young. He used to play midfield, and then he dropped into centre half when he was at Charlton. Obviously played for Brentford and all, and then got his move to Villa.
Midfield, yeah.
Oh, bro, he was so good.
For me in that team though, I wouldn't have started Mark Gahey.
Interesting.
But because he did so well, I think
you can't take him out.
He keeps his spot now.
Yeah.
Personally, Trent wouldn't play midfield for me. I'd play Rice, Bellingham, and I'd play Foden central. Mm-hmm. And for me, I'd play Jack Grealish on the left, but he's not in the side.
Yeah.
So I'd either play Eze or Anthony Gordon out wide.
Really?
Off the left, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
Anthony Gordon, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Anthony Gordon, at least he's going to be direct.
Yeah.
You know he's going to stretch it a little bit.
Yeah.
The issue, obviously, Foden always likes to come towards the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a little turn of pace, but is he going to burn someone around the outside? Probably
Yeah.
not.
True.
Like, when you saw the goal was created by a little running behind by Saka, great weight on the pass by Walker, and then we get a goal from Jude being so...
He's
brave.
Just
say brave.
Just have so much desire. So much desire.
Oh, that bro, I love that.
There was
He's
so much
too
aura.
good.
So much aura.
Jude Bellingham, man, what a player.
So much aura.
So much aura. He's him.
Yeah.
He is him.
He's him. What a player, man.
I saw people getting angry actually at Rio Ferdinand on Twitter because he was...
Is he going out?
Oh, when he said that he want to get into the XI?
No, but Rio Ferdinand was just saying, like, after, like, Cesc Fabregas was saying, like, some really good analytical stuff, like, really getting into the analysis, sorry. And then
What does he do?
Rio Ferdinand was like, Jude's him.
That's brilliant.
Jude's him.
Oh, that's funny.
Cesc said, it's like...
You see what though? All like the youngsters relate to that, and I'd love that. I'd find that funny. But if you get like proper diehard football fans that want some good analysis, you can see why they're probably annoyed by it. Like what he's in, they probably even don't even know what that terminology means. But he's 100% him, bro. 100%. I'm looking forward to.
He's just on top of the world at the minute, like
Yeah,
with Real Madrid.
His brother's 20, bro. He's 20.
This is good for the Irish fans actually, because I saw a little clip of it was James McLean and a few Irish pundits just berating Declan
Declan Rice,
Rice.
saw that this morning.
Just saying like, he's not world class, he's not that good, like overrated
that.
and stuff.
I saw that. And look, each
People were saying
to
he's
their
poor
own.
man's Roy Keane. He doesn't
Yeah.
have, he's poor
Kevin
man's
Doyle
Roy
said
Keane
it. Kevin Doyle said it.
without his aggression.
That is an outrageous statement.
Look, each their own. Each their own. Do you know what I mean? I love Declan. I used to watch him when he was at the under-21 setup when I was at Shamrock Rovers, and again, just like the way he broke up playing all
No, but how good was he? Even
was
against
scary
Serbia?
good. Yeah, that's what
Putting
I mean.
out fires, as James McLean said, he's so good at it. He's so good at it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't need to be
Stop.
unbelievable on the ball, which he is still unbelievable on the ball. But you just get it and almost just give it to players.
The way he breaks up play and anticipates where the ball's going and he intercepts it is just
It's that pass to Trent, just like
it's brilliant, boys. Like honestly,
he is a joke. He is a joke.
it's so good.
But yeah, unfortunately, Trent just not getting my side, and that would be my England team. But but Grealish would have been taken for me. He would have been taken.
Yeah, 100%. Would you have left Madison or would you have?
I would have taken Madison.
Yeah,
Who would you have left out?
I'd have probably gone with Jared Bowen. I'd have
See,
left Bowen.
See, for the
But then
sake of bringing Wharton, I mean he's
No,
a
but I think they're bringing
fucking-
He is good.
top
They're
quality.
bringing Wharton for the future a little bit as well.
That's very true. See, I didn't think of that. That's
Like
very
you
true.
have to almost get them accustomed to
Yeah,
playing at the
that's
top
true.
level.
I feel like he
'Cause that-
deserves it as well, isn't he?
He's
like,
been so good for Palace, but I saw
Yeah.
the little like highlights of his best passes and stuff this season. Fella's scary.
Yeah,
good.
He always plays like he's not English.
Yeah, it's scary. The way he's so composed on the ball. And
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
so good. But
But Madison for me doesn't. I don't think I take Madison.
like Kyle Walker said, you're there on merit, and I think everyone that's there has had a really good season,
100%.
and that is probably it is the reason why Gareth hasn't taken the likes of Jack Grealish and
Rashford.
Rashford.
Imagine
Rashford.
Sterling's not in the side. Like it's
Forget
so
about
different.
them.
It's such a different team compared to
And
the
these
last year.
are these are well like top quality players as well. I'm under pressure here because our next guest is due to turn up any minute and Tops is panicking. But this is the last one. And also a quick thank you to everyone that obviously wrote in their questions and what typed in their questions. But this one is, who's your idol that isn't a footballer and why?
Oh, there isn't a footballer. I
That
didn't
isn't a
realise that.
footballer. That's my dodgy handwriting. You probably couldn't read it, understand it.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Who?
Don't know it.
Sabrina Carpenter. That is such a random one, bro.
Idol.
That's a
Who's
good
your
question,
idol
man.
that isn't a footballer and
Is it still in
why?
sport?
Yeah, well, yeah. For the sake of it, because it's a sporty podcast, we'll say in sport. Obviously, we grow up with family and our parents obviously inspire us to do great things, but we'll say in
Yeah, I
sport.
think it obviously would be my parents, but
Yeah.
it's a good question, I wish I actually had been told that first. I think I
Yeah.
would have
Have a
had a
little
little
more.
think.
Do you want me to
You go
kick
first.
it off while you have a little think? Now, having said this, I'm not as much of a fanboy, but you see when McGregor first come into his height, when he was doing the interviews and they were funny and he was
Yeah.
calling the shots and saying, I'm going to knock this fella out in a round, and he'd do it, and then you'd see him training then the day later, and his mindset and his, I don't know, like the way he just, his aura and all.
That's actually a good
I
one.
love that brother so much.
Yeah.
There's
There
our,
he is.
There's our next
There's
guest.
our next guest.
We will cut this and come back. In fact, no, Rihanna can answer the door, but we'll keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
But literally, I loved McGregor, even to the point that when he got beat to Nate Diaz in the first fight, started crying. Don't know whether I should reveal that on the podcast, but that's...
I'll wait
it
to
is.
reveal what Tops is doing when he's crying.
Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is. I was crying, and obviously throughout the years now, he's sort of faded off a little bit. Who knows how he comes back against Chandler? Could do a madness, but him and Floyd Mayweather for me were,
I'd actually go Conor
big
McGregor as well.
inspirations. Yeah.
Or yeah.
Or
I
Or
was going to say Michael Jordan.
okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. that's a
Michael
good
Jordan,
one.
maybe.
Why?
I loved his Netflix documentary.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
so good.
phenomenal,
Yeah,
actually.
that's
Yeah,
so good.
that was
Have
really
Have you
good.
seen the Nike film as well?
No,
Oh, it's so good.
No, I
think it's
haven't.
called Air. It's so good.
no, I haven't. Like, why? What's your reasonings for?
I just think like I don't know, like he's at Bournemouth now, isn't he? Like he does stuff over there, like he does stuff in sport. Like he's got such a big like personality within like
That's fair enough.
basketball and stuff. I just think he's
That's your
I
your
like it.
idol. Yeah.
For me, I'd have to say I'm a massive fan of Lewis Hamilton. Or at least I used to be growing up. Like I used to be obsessed with Formula One.
Mm-hmm.
I'd also say Usain Bolt. Yeah, the next pod guest has actually come.
Oh, it's a good one.
Tops is skirted off. I think it's probably a great place to end it.
Lewis Hamilton?
Lewis Hamilton and Usain Bolt.
Cool. I'd say obviously McGregor and Floyd Mayweather.
But
Right.
Thank you so much. Hopefully you can't hear who it is. He just walked in, but all I'm saying is it's a very, very, very good episode.
Stay tuned, guys, because this is a serious episode.
I'm gonna have to go have a little quick change, get into some different gear. I think Boney's gonna
I
keep
want
the
to stay
same
in my
stuff.
dripped out gear.
Little map, world map on his chest.
What,
Hey, he's here, but he's got to be very quiet because
Yeah,
we don't want
yeah.
to reveal it. But thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Peace.